hold on. Before you open those Sandra Smith topless pictures, make sure you're truly alone. What you're about to see has generated a lot of discussion, and some of that discussion overlooks two important aspects: consent and context. Stay tuned until the very end, as I will explain why this moment merits a thoughtful and respectful response rather than a hasty judgment or a pile-on. I want to be clear right away. Sandra Smith is a professional who has worked as an anchor and camera reporter for years, and that employment is an integral part of her identity. The talent and work that went into her career shouldn't be diminished by a collection of images that reveal more skin than viewers are accustomed to. People respond quickly to sites like these. Some are horrified, some are protective, and some click and chuckle. But before you speak, take a moment to find out if she shared the pictures or if they were leaked. If she shared them, it was probably a personal decision, a method for her to show off her individuality, style, or a private moment. If they were leaked, calling out the infraction is the proper course of action because the harm lies not in the photograph but in the act of sharing without authorization. In any case, keep in mind that a single picture is just one frame. The life tale is not told in its whole. What we perceive is altered by lighting, angle, and editing. In the complete situation, a position that appears bold in a frozen image may have been creative or fun. A cropped snapshot can eliminate happy pals or an attractive scene that drastically alters the mood. For this reason, context is more important than the immediate response. Next, think about the double standard that is being applied. The discussion is frequently presented as empowerment or trend when younger celebrities display a lot of skin. Critics sometimes refer to it as inappropriate when someone more familiar with a professional role follows suit. That is unjust and exposes societal norms regarding what is appropriate for members of particular age groups or professions. Instead of using those restrictions as a means of humiliation, we ought to challenge them. Consider cost and privacy as well. Visibility comes at a cost for public personalities. Every photograph posted online has the potential to become a meme, a headline, or a target for hurtful remarks. Remember that real people read real words if you're tempted to jump on the bandwagon. Cruel remarks come last. Talk about the image rather than the person's value if you want to have a conversation. It's also important to distinguish between curiosity and harm. Curiosity about an unexpected visual is normal, but it doesn't have to be unkind. Without being critical, you can inquire as to why a picture was taken, who shared it, and how it affects the subject's public persona. If you are a fan, describe how the look altered your perspective or what you loved about it. If you are critical, concentrate on concepts rather than insults. Take a moment to consider how these photographs are handled by the media. Social media feeds magnify outrage because outrage encourages interaction, and news organizations pursue hits. You have the option to stop feeding that engine. Provide thoughtful context if you share. Be nice when you comment. Lastly, consider the lessons learned here. A career is not defined by a single collection of pictures. A person should be treated with the same respect as everyone else after spending years preparing, reporting, and appearing in front of cameras. If this article caused you to reconsider how viral photos go viral, then subscribe and like the video for more collected, impartial analyses of viral moments. Even though the internet encourages the contrary, remember to treat people with care and leave a kind comment about what shocked you or what you learned. Thank you for seeing, and please leave thoughtful remarks.